Welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and my guests today are Julie Cotton. You are the 2019 chairman of the board, and I have to read this. You're the director of the Fort Walton Beach Campus Hospitality Program for Northwest Florida State College.
Correct.
Did I get that right?
Yeah. A couple of hats.
Yes. There are a lot more on here, but I just shortened it.
Just a couple of hats.
Understatement.
Yes.
A couple of hats.
And you're the chairman, so you're not gonna. How old's your daughter?
8.
So you'll see her when she's 9. Byron, see you later. All right, I have to introduce you because nobody knows who you are. Shane Moody, you are the chairman. the CEO of the Destin Chamber, and you're the president. And you also have all these initials behind your name, and I'm just going to say them because this is fun. You're the CCE, or you are a CCE, FCCP, IOM. ABC, you have a lot of initials, so you're qualified, right?
Thank you. Some people would say yes.
Yes, I would say yes.
So that lends all the credibility to him.
Right.
That definitely.
Yes.
But the CEO is the critical one.
Exactly, exactly.
That's the paid job.
You're already talking like a chairman.
Exactly.
And you've been chairman for a couple months now.
Right.
So how's it going?
It's going great. We've got an awesome board. Certainly have a wonderful team at the chamber with led by Shane and Elizabeth and Brianna and Karen and everybody else. All of our volunteers, our ambassadors certainly help. But the board is really committed and has been active these last 2 months, and will continue to be.
Very active and good board. When I was on it, and then not being on it and being on other boards, you see how active and important the board is.
Yeah, but a lot of that comes down to the chairman as well. I mean, and it's always fun doing a show when I have a chairman interviewing a chairman, and so it's because you understand where she's going, and she'll understand where you've been at the end of the year, and so it's always interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't really totally prepare for it. You just have to kind of do it. But it's definitely worth doing. I had a great time, and it's important. It really
had great networking opportunities. Yeah. Certainly appreciate Northwest Florida State College and the support Dr. Stevenson
absolutely.
and the team there give. But also good for business. I mean, and certainly it's a service, but that is one thing that we talk to our board members about. Strategically look at it and see how it can help your business, and then how you can give back as well.
All right, so what are some new things that are going on there?
What are you doing? I'll let Julie talk about that, because a couple of the things that we've started kind of came from some thoughts that she had during the year last year. So.
Well, certainly tourism and hospitality, because I'm over those 2-year programs at the college, which are new, but very necessary and vital for the area. But tourism committee was one of our goals this year. So Shane and I brainstormed and worked with Michelle Terry, who's one of our board members, from Daly Peterson Realty, as well as Ken Wampler, who serves on the TDC board and with Neiman Daly, and put together a great plan for a tourism committee. So today is actually our first meeting. It is really information in and information out. We're not expecting them to raise money or go plan a big event. Initially, right. We won't turn anyone money away, right? But today we have our first luncheon. We have the TDC director, Jennifer Adams, coming to speak to the group. Lunch is at Brutola's. Tyler Jarvis and his team are hosting us there, and then the next one is scheduled for April 25th. April 25th. And so it'll be another lunch series, and we'll get the information out on who the guest speaker will be. So we're going to do those every other month. And then the second initiative, which Shane is certainly invited to, and I'm sure will be the guest speaker at every one, is a women's committee.
And that's a great idea too.
And that came from members came to us and said, look, we want to get involved as women and business owners, and we want to talk to other women, and how do you do what all we do and juggle? Not that men don't either, but
we create our own groups. 2:30 on a Friday.
Right. Or on the golf course, or tennis court.
Right.
So this one's going to be at a spa, right?
Right.
I've always thought that. Those are two really cool things that I wish I would have thought of, but I didn't. So congratulations. Good idea. Good ideas. What else is going on? New
Nothing really new. I mean, just the same old things that we've always done, things that you're familiar with. You know, we're monitoring city council, trying to ensure that we keep things in line and where they're supposed to be, and kind of help guide them through their processes. Obviously, the county commission is doing so well right now. They're making great decisions about this area. They're making intelligent decisions about this area, and it just makes my job easy. Julie and I were in Tallahassee last week at Capitol Days, at the Florida Chamber's Capitol Days. So Julie, I think for the first time, got, you know, from someone other than me, because she's always heard me talk about it, but she heard it from the Florida Chamber. So she got that bird's eye view of the state level, and helped her find a better understanding of how the things that happen in Tallahassee or Orlando or Miami or Tampa do affect us.
And our businesses. I mean,
right,
that
exactly.
is what we're here for.
You know, and so, you know, and that's good. So now we kind of have a feel for what the legislative session may be. Yeah, there's some things that we'll definitely go out and support, but there's some things that we're going to have to be vocal about. And you know, there's some constitutional amendments coming down, we think, the next couple of years that we will probably have to take position against because it's bad for the business community. And but you know, now she has a different perspective because she's seen it from that top level.
That is one thing that I don't know if you're not a member of the chamber, I don't know if people appreciate how plugged in you are and how plugged in the chamber is, and they are on top of issues. I made a joke before we started shooting that I'd find out about a certain issue because I knew I was going to see you today and could ask about it. But you really are plugged in, and that's a big benefit.
Well, and Chamber is very well respected at the Florida Chamber level.
Even with Shane.
Yeah, you know, with Shane.
They put up with me in Tallahassee sometimes.
But, you know, I mean, Mark Wilson calls Shane and, you know, what about this? What's going on there? How can, you know, can we assist and what information can we? So it is a two-way street, but very well respected in that community.
And that has always been just a puzzle to me, but you are?
No, you
do a good job.
You know, and after 26 years, I mean, when I started 26 years ago as a sales rep in Greenville, South Carolina for that chamber, one thing I learned is a core fundamental responsibility of the chamber is government affairs. I mean, it's our job to take care of the business community. That's why we exist. And so that's something that was ingrained in me over the years and through chamber school and earning my certified chamber executive and my Florida certified chamber professional, all of that stuff. I mean, that's part of it. And if you aren't active in that, you can't earn those certifications. So it benefits me, and I'm so glad that she saw it at that level, because now she
just have to see it.
Right, yeah, you have to see it. Yeah.
Okay, enough about you. No, I joke.
That was about the chamber.
But I'm serious. You do a good job. I'm excited for your year. We're almost out of time, so tell me like something, if somebody's looking at it and saying, should I become a member or should I not become a member? What are a couple of things that they get out of?
Well, I think we've touched on a number of opportunities and benefits that would be relevant to any business. And so whether it is a special event that is a paddle at the porch that's in August, or in getting your name there, participating in it, whether it's a coming to the Taste of Okaloosa County that Destin and Fort Walton are hosting together in March, or whether it's becoming involved in one of these committees, whether it's being an ambassador where you're at everything, every new ribbon cutting, or whether it is staying abreast of governmental relations like Shane talked about. I mean, there's not a true committee and you don't go volunteer for that, but it certainly is something that affects every business, you know, small, medium, large, extra large. I mean, it certainly does.
Ditto.
All right, I'm over, as I always go over on these chats, but thank you. Come back. I want to hear.
Okay.
I want to talk to you like in August or September when you have an even bigger smile and you're like, I did it. But I know you're going to do great things, and thank you for joining us.
No, thank you.
We'll be back.